All right. Spiral from the Book of Saw. It's incredible that that's the title because I just keep calling it Saw Spiral. I just kept calling it Saw Spiral. I forgot how bad the title was. This is the movie that if someone can find this tweet during the movie, that would be great. Because I remember during COVID, there were a bunch of people like, why can't you release this on digital? They were like, no, this needs to be seen in a theater. Trust me. Like as if it's some sort of like cinematic experience or as if it's like a movie even. Um, yeah, so we're gonna watch it. You're gonna want to click play on the go. So after one, I'm gonna do a little countdown. Everybody ready spaghetti. Um, and yeah, I guess without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And you can always, you know, fix your sync later on if you want. This is like maybe the most embarrassing movie ever made. So if this is your first Saw movie, I'm sorry because this is like not. It's like barely a Saw movie. It's barely a movie, but it's like barely a Saw movie also. His acting's already bad. He's like, wow. What the fuck? I have notes from 2 other times that I watched it. This is my third series of notes. So I'm putting down third watch. So this is Darren Lynn Bousman's version of a mature film for him. Because Saw 2 and 3 and 4 were not mature films. And he's like, I'm an adult now. I was in my 20s when I made Saw 2. This is going to be mature now. So cringe. It's the worst Saw film by far. Somehow. I mean, Saw 4 has its merits for sure. It's funny as fuck. It's Brianna Wu. Like, why? Let's do a Saw movie without Jigsaw. Is it so that you think it could be one of the female characters? I think that's why they did that. I'm just now realizing that's why, is so that you wouldn't know who it was. It's not scary at all. It's like this entire movie is just embarrassing cringe. It's like the most pathetic fucking, not like, Lion King 2019 is maybe the worst movie ever. Right? This is the most embarrassing. It's the most pathetic. Like, it didn't even make money. So this is him making it a comedy also, kind of? Just riffing. Even though this kind of riffing was like, it's not out of place in crime films. Yeah. It's literally like none of the jokes have any context or anything. He's just kind of like ad-libbing. Thank you. Sisters of Have Mercy. The tone of the music is also so cringe. This isn't even like a good song. I don't. This isn't even like a good song for people who like who listen to this genre. This is nobody's version of a good song. So this was supposed to be like a oneer, but it was apparently like way too long. Like this movie got cut down because it was just so shit and unwatchable. Darren Lynn Bousman being like the most pretentious fucking idiot. The fucking Dunning-Kruger effect, Lynn Bousman. They're literally doing the "you need a partner" scene. Saw 3D was the worst? No, Saw 3D is not even close to the worst. This is easily the worst, and Saw 3D is not even close. Exposition. I turned in dirty cups. I'm moral. Heat wave. I've seen it. This is maybe my 5th time I've seen this movie. This is insane. I'm just a fucking Saw boy. Some people are soy boys. I'm a Saw boy. I don't believe she's a police chief. She doesn't sell it at all. What's Sawcon? Oh, they put a rat on his desk because he's the only good cop. And now they're like, we don't want you to turn other cops in. What else was this guy in? Shit that I haven't watched. I'm gonna sit. Your dad. The songs are so bad. It's not complimenting anything. They all sound like someone's fucking homemade mixtape. It doesn't sound like any professionals made the music. And they're not, like, are they listening to it diegetically? Was there even a soundtrack for this movie? I mean, 21 Savage made a song for the movie. Does the color grading look like Training Day? So this was also supposed to be like a huge oneer. And it got cut down. But it's just so boring. Well, sorry. You're going to have to sync. That's why the sync's on the screen. Imagine how it's so funny. Like, there's some people that are like, release the Bousman cut. Like, fuck it, why not? Like, let me see it. Come on, let me see it. But like, imagine how fucking boring it is. Although they did cut one of the deaths too. which is crazy. Like, we don't know anything about these characters. It's not like fun to watch them banter. Boom. What is wrong with Chris Rock? What if we did Seven, but it was a comedy, and I was also a Saw film? But nobody can tell when anything's trying to be a comedy at any point. The editor couldn't tell. Darren Lynn Bousman couldn't tell. Just imagine, what's so funny is, like, all the Saw producers, you know, like, they've made very successful films. They're, you know, they've got the formula. But when they got the fucking call from Chris Rock, I guess they were like, well, this guy's like a fucking genius. Like, he's way more successful. We got to listen to him. And they just kind of trusted him on everything. And we're like, I don't know. Just let him do whatever he wants, you know? And here's what we got. I mean, horror comedies can work. It's just you can't. It's A, not scary, B, not funny, and C, you can't tell when it's trying to be a comedy. It's incomprehensible in terms of like what it's even going for. Oh. It's the courthouse. To think that some random homeless person wouldn't have already grabbed that is insane. Like, how long has that been there? Yeah, the graffiti didn't seem like it was real. You're right. Which 453? Does America not have like such such like good infrastructure for air conditioning that like a police department would never have to experience this issue. Like a police department in a major city in the year 2020 or whatever, like there would be air conditioning. Like we don't have enough funding for major city American police departments. Like everywhere in the US has air conditioning. Like where's this supposed to be? Here's a zebra. He's so bad. Like, is he still doing a bit? I can't, like, it's impossible to tell when he's being serious. He's so bad at doing the serious shit. There's a reason why he's a comedian, right? Because no matter what he does, it's funny. I don't think that was. I don't think that part was supposed to be funny. Why does she does not have the look of a police chief? You know, that like eye squint seemed sincere at the end, right there. You know, like that's not. Yes. Yes. Yeah. This movie is like the most immature fucking garbage, and it's so much worse that Darren Lynn Bousman thinks he made like 7. He's like, I'm so much more older and I better director now. I get to do oneers. The only reason people didn't like it is because you didn't see how long the shots were. Like, fuck off. This is so pointless. He directed Saw 2, 3, and 4. 4 is like the only really entertaining one, and it wasn't intentional. in how I find it entertaining. 2 and 3 are like the worst Saw movies for me. They take themselves so seriously. Saw fans love those ones though. That acting, that like side smirk. His serious face is so sad. He can't even do a serious face. I think we're breaking up with you, Tina. Dead! Sorry for the spoiler. I said it a second before you did it. Baz Luhrmann. Buzz Pumpria. Can you imagine these fucking, like, the morons producing this film that, like, have no idea how art works and just being like, damn, we got a hit on our hands. We got Sam Jackson and Chris Rock in the Saw movie. And then no one saw it. This such forced exposition. Like, they're just explaining the entire relationship. I don't like the way any scene is shot. It's immature and just embarrassed. Like, the guy can't fucking direct shit. Darren Lynn Bousman's a bad director. He's never going to be making, like, good movies. He's never going to make a movie well. He's never going to, like, magically get talent. There's a reason why nobody even knows, like, what movies he's directed since the Saw franchise, other than, like, Repo the Musical, which again was not anything from the directing. It's fucking real, okay? I'm just telling it how it is. Neil Breen does have more talent than Darren Lynn Bousman, and fans. And Riz. I don't even look at porn that long. Unless I'm in my goon cave. I don't even look at porn that long, and I usually look at porn for a long time. Don't drain my battery watching Twilight. What is all of this? No matter whether or not it was, like, written or just, like, ad-libbed, and I mean, like, a lot of it was ad-libbed, is what they said. It's just none of it's fucking interesting. It's just so boring. The movie's a third over. Nothing's happened. A guy on a train died. Trains. There's no way that guy speaks like that. I can't, like, it's a... Yeah, hot take. Twilight's better than this. What's funny... It's funny that you say it feels like they're padding out time to get to an hour and a half, because this movie was going to be, like, over 2 hours, and they cut it down. Darren Lynn Bousman's cut, if he had his way, if it was the director's cut of this movie, it would be well over 2 hours long. It would be the most boring fucking movie ever made of all time. And people were like, release the Bousman cut. We were robbed. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I would love to watch the Bousman cut because it would be so much worse. There'd be like one death that might be cooler. I wish we were able to at least see that, but... Ugh. Chap, chap. You're dead. That guy's a crooked cop. What? Jeff. There's no motivation to how any of this is shot at all. Yeah, this is his mature script, like the most fucking cliched paint-by-numbers cop story ever imaginable, where you got Chris Rock to ad-lib most of it. There's nothing interesting about anything that you've written. A piggy! Oink, 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 oink. I'm pig man. This is also like a really dumb trap. So far, none of the traps have like any sort of frame of reference for like pain. You know, that's like a big thing. It's like the criticism I made in Old Boy review. All right, well. Charlie, you bit my finger. Sleep training. He was a crooked cop. He was a crooked cop. Delroni. You Marcus Banks. Teroni. I love Sam Jackson's character orders food and then just doesn't like answer. Who does that? You gotta get a better hiding spot than that. There's like no. I don't think there's any. Yeah, we don't keep spare keys outside of our fucking home. I guess it helps when you have roommates. Yeah, like who does that? I guess it's literally only for movies. I remember when my dad had a mustache and I had facial hair. It looks so fake. This is in the past. Yeah. Yeah, they had air conditioning back then. Ooh, I know what happened. The government didn't want you to know about this movie, so they made COVID happen. What was the fucking point of the flashback? What was the point of the flashback even? So like yes, not with gloves like you did with the other stuff. Yeah, the spiral spray paint is all CG. Are you my dad? Is it CG? I have no idea. It just looks bad. I don't know why. Seems like not real spray paint. That's not CG. Where'd that noise come from? What does the spiral mean in this movie? Nothing. I mean, you'll find out. Fingies! And a badge! Did So one thing they should be wondering right now is how Jigsaw is able to know which cops were not scheduled to work that day. Because it seems like nobody was like, where's Fitch? Unless they said that before in the movie and I ignored it. But it seems like every time. Don't ask me about movies that aren't the movie I'm watching, please. They dawdled on purpose. I'm gonna call this batch. I'm gonna pee. What's the insult? How come we could hear him so well? What was the insult? The guy was just like, "You're fat." He flipped him off. I didn't see it. Well, if I live, I have to hear the voice more, so I think I'm gonna die. No, this is kill 2. But it is embarrassing, the kill to time ratio. Because, like, Darren Lynn Bousman's like, no, this is a mature film. It's, like, about it's about the cop drama. And then we have shit like this. Like, what is... He's getting fingy trapped. The editing is really bad. This is the only film not edited by Kevin Grutert. This is the only Saw film not edited by Kevin Grutert. That terrible CG on his eyes. No. Jimmy Lincoln. He was supposed to survive the trap. He was like biting down, and the biting down was ripping his fingers off. And then once his fingers rip off, then he can get out of the tub. But he let go of it for like half a second, and so he didn't have enough time to get out of the tub before it electrocuted him. The trap is like convoluted. It's very. Every other Saw film, like the traps made a bit more sense. At least some traps in each film made a bit more sense, you know? He doesn't like. It only works if he was just looking at it at that moment. Also, this music sucks. You can tell he's a good cop because he didn't shoot the dog immediately. Yeah, the internet magician was in the movie. Are we supposed to be dancing? Like, what's the tone? Is this supposed to be cool? All right, let's see. All right, we're just gonna look at the IMDb ratings for the Saw films. Saw 1, 7.6. Saw 2, 6.6. Saw 3, 6.2. Saw 4, 5.9. Saw 5, 5.8. Saw 6, 6.0. It's the only one that goes up. Saw 3D, so which is Saw 7, 5.5. So far the lowest one. Jigsaw 5.7, which is not better than Saw 3D. It's the worst one if this didn't exist. And then Saw Spiral 5.2, so it is the lowest. Okay, that's good. I was worried that somehow Saw 3D would be lower. I think it for a long time it was. So this is the lowest rated. For a long time it was not, and I was worried that it still would be. So all of these scenes are fucking pointless. You can literally just talk over them. You're not missing anything. Like it's so pointless. It's not compelling. It's like the stupidest, most simple plot told in the most convoluted, fucking dumb way. Saw 6 is a fucking masterpiece. Too bad I'm a bad cop. Got him. Did the guy open his eye at the end of that? This scene is not necessary. None of this is necessary. You're boring. How did you make a boring Saw movie? Saw movies don't have to be good. You made a boring Saw movie. Who wrote this? Officially Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger, but Darren Lynn Basman was involved, and Chris Rock was also heavily involved. Chris Rock also ad-libbed half the movie. The fact that the meta score of the Saw films, like, this is not the lowest. Let's see. Yeah, Saw 3D is the lowest rated. No, Saw 5 is, which is a funny one. Spiral from the Book of Saw is rated higher on Metacritic than Saw 4, 5, 6, and 7. And it's rated as high as Saw 2, which is incredible. That's like completely unrelatable. It's also rated higher than Jigsaw, but yeah. So like literally some critics watched this and were like, "Oh." Like I don't know what the fuck. I'm just like, what were they thinking? What? What can anyone see in this? I understand the Saw subreddit because they're just like, you know, they were just desperate for a new Saw movie. It's like in the Silent Hill subreddit, you're gonna see people like they're gonna love the Team Bloober game. It doesn't even matter what it is, right? They're gonna love the new content because they just wanted new content of the thing they're a fan of, right? Oh, Flash! Oh, it's the guy. It's my friend. She can't even do a convincing cry. She's like, I just ate a lemon. So the implication here is that this character that was killed is his partner, even though we never saw him die. And we're just supposed to believe that he's dead. And unironically, we're supposed to believe that. And it's the writers don't think that everybody would assume that he's not dead. The writers somehow think that like everybody has the IQ of a potato. They have like the least amount of respect for their audience that anybody has ever had creating any piece of media ever. It's not a spoil. The movie itself spoiled it. Ah, yes, this character whose death we didn't see is dead. The other character's deaths we saw. This one, no. I'd recognize my friend's bones anywhere. Yeah, that's his blood. Smells like it. They were only friends for like a week, too. Is what it seems. This is his face of my partner just died. That's his attempt. Oh yes, let's not show him. Let's not show his face. Let's just show a body being chopped up. Look at his face. He's like, the editing. It's trying so hard. Could you imagine being on set that day? Like, okay, Chris Rock, here's your motivation. Your partner just died. He's like, oh God, I have to reference that your dog just died meme. You don't know what that meme is? I think it was like a guy on a photo shoot or something, like doing like a modeling thing, and he's like on the beach. Or maybe he's like trying to, it's like from a reality show or something. It's like a 7-second clip. And then the guy's just like, okay, your dog just died. And the guy's like doing this fucking pretty boy fucking, it was so funny. The Travis Scott thing? I don't even know what you're talking about. But yeah, that's essentially what Chris Rock did. Could you imagine being on set that day? Like, did Darren Lynn Bousman even tell him that it looked bad? Or did Darren Lynn Bousman go like, bravo, Chris? Like, not a single tear, not even looking frustrated, just kind of going like, he's doing like a dumb smirk, like incredulous. Like, ah, fuck. That's from Saw the Game. He said, ah, fuck. Although technically, like, get me out of here, guy said, ah, fuck. Pop. Oh, fuck. Get me out of here. I gotta remember to reference that guy. He's coming for you. FYI, this is in the police station. This is in the police station in the evidence room in the basement. Get me out of here. Yeah, shoot the door. Hello. I'm too pretty to die. Who made this room? The police. This is their evidence room. And it's scary because you didn't expect it to be like, you thought that this was like a safe zone. Like, you can almost see the intention. It's funny, like, okay, you think that there would be cops upstairs noticing, like, some sort of gas going through the ventilation system. Like, it's not like this is like a closed, like, this is not like an airtight room, right? They'd be going through, like, a vent, right? Oh, your neck. Never sticking your neck out. Sever your spinal cord to get out. How does it know? How does it know when your spinal cord's severed? And also, like, you're gonna be, like, dead anyway, basically. I'm... So somebody set up, like, a wax. Somebody was like... Somebody brought that. Why does it smell like gas? Jake, what's going on? Yeah. Bah. Even though all of us are in there. Like, it was a diversion to get us out of the precinct, even though we're all here. Nobody goes to the basement ever. Using, like, that type of combination lock at this point in time. The CG. How are you holding that? Oh. That's so dumb. You're also digging her spine. You're slicing her neck right now. Yeah, just go. His face. This is like. It's so stupid. You suck, bro. Oh my god. Doing Tucker Carlson face. Everybody else, like, this seems to be a lot less chaotic than your police chief getting murdered in the basement. The glitch just typed. Why can't you tell us who deleted the video? That would be easy. That would be so easy to have information for that in your system. I'm so invested in who it is. It's so pathetic. Okay, worst jump scare. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can upload a version of me reacting to it like this though. That's fine. Now we have my reaction. You could put me in the corner. Blah. What? Some kind of circle that doesn't connect to the other end but goes inwards instead. From the Book of Saw. From the Book of Saw. Title. Oh! Oh! Trailer shot. Right? So is anybody able to find the tweet of them being like, no, you have to see it in a theater? I'll find it later. I'll just probably go Wayback Machine or something. I get that Blair Witch reference. You want to play games, motherfucker? I'm Samuel Jackson. I'm in a Saw movie. It's like a Saw movie, but I'm in it. Sam Jackson being the main character would have been better. You're right. At least he seems like he has an idea of what he's doing in a scene. He had the gun. He had the gun pointed at their head, and then went, "Bam!" I don't know what happened. Why would someone do that? You can just hold your breath for a second. It's almost the Saw theme, but it's not quite. That Saw sound exists when you see a Saw. I'm gonna pee again. I don't respect this movie. What's funny is he hasn't even moved. I peed and he's like, nothing's happened. He hasn't even fucking moved. I had to pee in the new Neil Breen film, and I was just like, I'm not going to the bathroom. I held it, and the feeling to pee went away too. I think it might be one of those like lack of stimulation thing. I think I have to pee more in movies that are bad. Because I kind of just ignored it and it went away to the point where I like it didn't have to pee anymore in a Neil Breen in the new Neil Breen, you know? Do I have a urinal in my room? I have a toilet connected to my room. I have the master bedroom, which is my office. I decidedly did not drink coffee the day I was seeing Oppenheimer. I was like, no. I'm getting a good night's sleep, and I'm not gonna drink anything that's gonna make me have to pee. I was considering streaming Fateful Findings, but I might still do it at some point. This is like my this might be the Blu-ray I'm the most proud of. It's impossible to like no one has it ever. It was like the most limited fucking Blu-ray ever. And it's real. I also own official DVDs for Double Down and I Am Here Now, which he doesn't sell anymore either. Did that come from directly from Neil Breen? No, it was licensed through another company for like a short period of time. It was just on Amazon. I should have bought more than one. I didn't know it would just suddenly not be available for sale anymore. You found the tweet? Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. I'll have to find an archive of that. Because the other person deleted the tweet. This is also an incomprehensible and dumb plot, like Saw trap. It's a machine that crushes up bottles and then shoots them really fast. Like this real machine that exists. It shoots them really fast. Yeah, like Oh. He didn't time this properly. Ow, I'm dead from getting glass in my back. Yeah, he could have saved him with the trash can. I like how the machine knew how many pieces of glass it would take to kill him, also. It stopped at the right time. Oh, the guy that you didn't show die earlier. I was watching. That kid looked like Paul Dano. I had a facial hair. I asked every day. Olivia, have you seen this movie all the way through before today? Yes? Okay. I was gonna say, how would you know that it's the worst jump scare you've ever seen if you didn't finish the movie? He types super fast with one thumb. Fastest one thumb typer in the West. Oh, he could be doing swiping. You're right. Although it did the sound effects of typing. So this is the reveal. So they could be playing the Saw theme here, but they're not. They're not. Spiral, evolution, progress. What do you mean by that? Chris Rock's dumb squint the entire time. What does he mean by... What the fuck does he honestly mean? Like, what... Spirals are represented... They represent evolution and progress? Is that a Da Vinci thing? But you gay. That means you gay. Dead! Dead! I have to use the RM Brown drop in the review. Mm. Mm. No. He sucks so bad. He looks like a random friend, like at a party. He looks like a random person you'd meet at a party that you don't know, in an adult body. Just some guy. This is also really convoluted. Like, even this at the end, like, you fire the thing at the target but like literally every trap in this entire game is like difficult to understand or relate to. I love how he moved the gun from his right here to like here. He like can't decide. It's not really pressed up against him. Ow! She was corrupt. Ha! It wasn't. So this is so pathetic. It's like legitimately pathetic. Imagine, like, you could have gotten like a fucking homeless guy to make the next Saw movie, and it would have been better than this. You could have gotten some guy who'd never even heard of fucking films, shown them the other Saw movies, and they would have been like, I think I got it, and they probably would have done a better job than this. All right, we got the Saw theme now. AI scripts would have been great because we wouldn't have gotten this shit. Ah! He sucks so bad. Ow. Dead. Get him a Band-Aid. Okay. He's just gonna leave. Sam Jackson's doing a surprisingly good job here. Don't open the door! You know never to go through an unsecured door ever. Ah! I love the Saw movies so much. I could watch them forever. I will be watching them forever. So the Saw music is playing not during a reveal of any kind, which is what happened in every other Saw movie to exist. You've decided to make something that is subversive and like, oh, this isn't your dad's Saw movie. This is a real mature crime drama. And then you throw the Saw music back in a way that's entirely inappropriate and isn't consistent with how any of the other films have done it. Now you'll know what it's like to be shot by the police. Thanks for the subhead. He looks like he's smiling. Like he legit looks like SNL skit. That's like fucking what you say. And he gets away? How is that an ending? $21. 21. 21. Pussy. My boyfriend listens to 21 Savage, and now it's even better. Now that I've heard some of his other stuff, this song is even better. What's the what you say SNL skit called? It's like Dear Sister. What is it called? Dear Sister? So what's funny, why is this now officially Saw 9? Well, Saw X is the 10th Saw film. But I mean, you could argue that X doesn't necessarily mean 10. What was the ending? I don't know. How like just Chris Rock going, "No!" Like, and he can't act. He can't act at all. Like, if he could act, Darren Lynn Bousman would not be the director to bring it out of him. Like, everybody's a bad actor in Darren Lynn Bousman films except Sam Jackson at the end of this one. Like, oh, visual consultant David Hackle, director of Saw 5. That's a that's a funny credit. Visual consultant. Why do I know? I'm such a Saw nerd. It's so funny. It's dumb how much I know about the Saw movies. I can interpret it for other people. Watch a Saw movie a week, but go backwards. I mean, like, I would love to do a fucking. I'll do a Saw watch along on Halloween if you want. You just got to remind me, and I got to find the time to do it. But I did do a Saw watch along last Halloween, but it's not aired here, and it is to be edited on someone else's channel and released this Halloween. There's no reason why that guy should have been able to a Saw marathon. I did a Saw marathon before the release of Jigsaw. I got Michael Batt to answer his phone by saying I was doing a Saw marathon, and he came and visited me in Vancouver for the only time ever. A Saw marathon watch along? Oh, you want me to do 7? I guess there's 9. You want me to do 9 Saw movies in a row at one? What do you mean? What are you saying then? Help me, Olivia. What are you saying? Well, what were you suggesting? Even the message I missed? Oh, okay. I don't. All right. Yeah, that's an easy 1 out of 10. It's okay. There is a 3D Saw, and I own it in 3D. And I have a 3D projector that I'm never gonna buy a 3D fucking projector ever again. I don't use it at all. I'm gonna have to throw out those glasses. It was a nice novelty, but like nobody fucking does that shit anymore. I do have the glasses. Maybe I should try to get like one retro 3D viewing in before like if I ever change projectors or something. I should try to get another fucking 3D viewing in. I have the rechargeable glasses and everything. And I have some dumb 3D movies, you know. 3D is also called Saw the Final Chat. Well, because it was for a while. This motion picture is protected under the laws of Canada, the United States, and other countries. Okay. Easy 1 out of 10. That's like, it's fucking embarrassing. Like it's genuinely pathetic. It's genuinely pathetic. Like I try to be a nice guy. I try not to go like super fucking hard, you know, when I don't have to. This is one of those times where like I don't respect anybody that brought this to life. The only person, like, if you're involved in the production of this movie, like, I only respect you if you tried to make it not that. It's genuinely pathetic. It's genuinely pathetic. Kevin Gruder does have a producer credit on this, but he wasn't allowed to be editor for the first time. For the first time, he wasn't allowed to be editor in every other Saw movie that exists, he edited. And they were like, nah. The voice of the franchise? Nah. All right. So we're going to... Oh, boy. So, damn. Do I do the 10 or so minutes of catching up on? I don't have to do that on stream, I guess. I'm thinking I might do a bed soon, although maybe I could react to like one thing before I go to bed or something. Let's see. I am kind of tired. I hope it's not like a long thing, you know? Okay, so Okay, so I did the Exorcist trailer. Oh, the PragerU thing? Oh god. Yeah, okay. I did the Exorcist trailer. What the fuck? Sorry, I just watched the Bring Me the Mouse one with no audio on your end, but I noticed some like Lion King images. What the hell? What the hell is that? That was so confusing. All right. Okay, maybe I'll do the PragerU one, but I like fuck. All right, I'm gonna end the recording, and I'm gonna end the YouTube stream as well because I get dinged on YouTube if I do other stuff. So I'm gonna continue streaming on Twitch and Kick for the next like I don't know 20 minutes or so. We'll see.